码输入。Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello to hello. What the tea name? Oh, this okay. Just a second. Hello. This tea is a new arrival Chinese, like Chinese white tea from Yunnan province. Before we start our tea class, I would love to make a brief introduction about myself and our tea session. My name is Yitao. I'm professional Chinese tea sommelier. In our live stream, in each class, I will select a premium Chinese tea to share in our class to show you how we prepare this tea, how we brew this tea with a traditional Gong Fu Cha way, and I will elaborate all traits regarding the flavor taste about this tea with you as well. By searching premium Chinese, Chinese teas and authentic, original designed, handcrafted Chinese tea ways, you can also go to check the link shown in our live stream. Okay. The tea. The tea. This is our new arrival tea. This tea. This tea is from. This is a white tea from Chinese Yunnan province. In our for Chinese tea, just like a French wine. Chinese tea. The Chinese tea, the characteristics of Chinese tea, like this Yunnan white tea. Why I emphasize Yunnan white tea? Because this tea is from Yunnan province. Just like French wine, where this tea from will definitely shape the main features about this tea. This tea was made in 2022. So far has been aged over 4 years. 4 years. This tea is from is from. I don't know have ever tried any pork. Have ever tried any pork? If you are very you already try some pork tea and you are very familiar with Yunnan pork, there is a very important, a very famous, also recognized as one of the best pork tea production area called the Yiwu. For pork tea, we regard the pork tea from Yiwu, this region, as the one of the most gentle pork. Why? Because it relates with the climate, altitude, the soil, and where it is tea from. The tea is from the same from Yiwu. Yiwu. If you don't never heard that, doesn't matter. Just remember that. What's the characteristic of the tea from this region? In general, tea from Yiwu. It's a it's featured by its gentleness and rich flowery aroma and mellowness. Okay, this tea I want to share with you today. This tea, was made in 2020 and made from aged tea tree. In Chinese call it 古树古树. And besides, this tea is operated with, let's say, when we talk about white tea, in general, two main steps: withering and drying. This tea is operated with sunshine drying. As Yunnan province, when we look at every time when I introduce Chinese tea, I will always like highlight where this tea from, because Yunnan province. This Yunnan. When we talk about the Yunnan province, we should know something that Yunnan province, this region, is indeed the birthplace of a tea tree, Camellia sinensis, means around all year, all trees around the world are from this place. And the Yunnan province, that's why Yunnan province also preserves a very rich aged tea tree resource. And this is this white tea from. Okay. So funny questions. If you have any questions, don't worry. Just feel free to share in our comments. Okay. I would love to have more interaction with you as well. Good morning, Ryan. Long time no see. And from my part, the connection is not so, the video quality is not so good. How about from your part? Let me try again. Okay, it's okay. Okay, let's continue. And before we start to brew this tea, when you receive this tea, for Chinese, especially for Chinese tea, let's look at the dry tea appearance. Because in our Chinese tea, professional Chinese tea evaluation, what happened? Second, hello, John. Hello. Can you see me well? From your part, The connection is sporadic. Yeah, I hope now is better. Okay, let's continue. It's a little bit annoying, but let's continue. Uh, before we bring this tea, let's check this tea. Look at this tea. What's the because for white tea, white tea, it's fine now. Okay, thank you. White tea. Let's say the price of the white tea, the quality of let's say white, yeah, the price. The price of the of a white tea relates very much with the grade. What grade of this tea? This tea is made from a very high grade one bud with one leaf, two leaves, and as when you look at this tea, um, um, the video, the video quality is not, it, it's not so clear. Okay, let let's continue. Let's continue. It's annoying. Uh, the price of the white tea is very much uh, related with the grade, the tea grade. So before when you receive this tea, just Okay, let's continue. There's some delays. Um, when we look at when we look at a white tea, first of all, where is this from? And secondly, what grade of this white tea? Because they will very much affect the tea quality and the flavor and taste. This tea is from this tea is from Chinese Yunnan province Yiwu area. Yiwu, this place is also recognized as one of the best poor tea production area. Why? Because thanks to the climate, abundant rainfall, and also this place, the forest coverage reaches a very high percent. And with those geographical benefits, the tea trees can very well grow up in here, and also as tea trees, they are growing up in such rich biodiversity, diverse place. So when you try this tea, the first, the biggest, most distinctive feature of this tea is about its exceptional wide forest woody aroma. This is something very particular, and you barely see from other white tea. Now I will show you. Okay, I will show the title of. The title of a brewing recommendation in our comment. If I'm a beginner, first of all, you can just follow my recommendation. If you think this tea this tea tastes too strong, too light, you can appropriately adjust your steeping time. Okay, so final questions? So final questions? Okay. Let's continue. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, some happens because the connection sometimes not so stable. This tea. This tea is from Chinese Yunnan province Yiwu city. Now I will show you how we prepare this tea. This is new arrival white tea. New arrival tea. First time I'm introducing our live stream. To bring good cup of Yunnan white tea. Here there are three essential points we need to pay attention. The first thing, tea to water ratio for this tea, just like other Chinese white tea, tea to water ratio 1:30, 1:30, and water temperature you can use above 95 degrees Celsius, 203 Fahrenheit, and last steeping time a few seconds to 15 seconds will be enough. Besides this new arrival tea, I also have some new arrival Chinese tea wares I will show you in our second part of our live stream. Okay, so for questions, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay, now let's start our tea ceremony. For this tea, you can choose a guy one or teapot ordinary teapot. Personally, when I as this tea, you see the dry tea. I forgot to show you. This tea is made from very high grade one bud with two leaf. One bud with two leaf. You can see. Look at very high grade. One bud with one leaf. As Yunnan white tea is operated with is dry with sunshine. So you see that this tea from just look at the cup because for the back side of a leaf is a black dark, and this side it's white. It's white, and look at this the highest grade. We call it silver needle because shaped like a needle. Silver because it's covered with a very rich tea hair, tea fuzz. This is a tea I want to share with you. The first step in Chinese tea ceremony we call it preheating process. Preheating process. Preheat the guy one. If I introduce anything we are showing the live stream now, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. Preheat the fair cup as well. When you brew this tea, uh, you don't have to rinse the tea out. We bring directly the first infusion. This is a 4 years Chinese Yunnan white tea I want to share with you today. When you put the tea, the dry tea into the Taiwan, smell the dry tea. The dry tea extracts a very exceptional aged woody aroma. Just like you're after raining, you're walking in a forest. a strong mint mushroom of fragrance. This tea is very exceptional. And after this tea in 2022, I collect this tea. I, I bought this tea from a tea maker, and for a few years, I haven't tried it. Until a few days ago, I retried this tea again. And it it just surprised me a lot, especially with this forest aroma. This tea. Now I will show you how we brewing it. This tea is made from very high grade. So when you pour water, over these over the pour when you pour water as gentle as possible. Okay. Pour water along the edge of the guy one. Wow, this is our first infusion. Wow, please look at our first infusion. A very pleasant woody fragrance. This tea features its very pronounced uh, white forest plus herb medicine fragrance, and a light, gentle, flowery fragrance. So, any questions? Any questions? Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. If you're interested in anything we are showing the live stream, please check the link showing our live stream. Okay, this is update function in the Instagram live stream. This fragrance is really unique. Let me try it. How it tastes like. It tastes it's very gentle. It tastes very gentle. Full of this forest woody fragrance. And this woody fragrance, it's like after. I don't have. Do you have any such experience? After raining, you're walking in a primeval white forest, and all the trees, the trees, and any kinds of white plants, mushroom, the fragrance mixture together. This is exactly this tea, the fragrance this tea features very exceptional. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. It's very just an exception. When you drink it, this tea after 4 years aging process, now this tea, when you drink it, it tastes very gentle without any astringency in it and any bitterness. So, funny questions? After drinking this tea, lingers um, um, this this light woody fragrance lingers for a while inside the mouth, inside your mouth. This tea I highly recommend to you because personally, when I tried this tea a few days ago, it surprised me because in the market that's not you don't see. In the market, in Chinese tea market, you can find you have very options of qualified white tea, but like this one, this white tea, Yunnan white with such fragrance profile, it's my first time to just encounter. Honestly, that's why I say this tea. If you never try any Chinese tea, but this tea I recommend you, especially you already try some Chinese food in white tea, and you can make a comparison. Although they both uh, falls, let's say, fall into the white tea category, but it tastes just totally different. There's no any there's no any comments between Yunnan white tea and the food in white tea. Anyway, this tea I highly recommend to you. Highly recommend it. This is a rare, precious tea from the raw materials for this tea is from Yiwu area, and uh, this place, Tea Garden, is located between 1,400 to 1,600 meters, and this place is crowded with the mist and clouds all year round, which creates an excellent environment for the growth of a tea trees growing up in this place. Okay. Wow. Tea. So funny questions. So funny questions. If you're interested in anything while showing the live stream, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. After drinking, there's a light, sweet aftertaste. Well, uh, this tea this tea is as a this tea features its a exceptional wide forest woody fragrance. In general, this tea is very healing, very comforting. If you never try any white tea yet, this tea highly recommend to you, or strongly recommend to you if you white tea lover. Just try it. To try it to see the different taste. How could a white tea how could white tea could have such a fragrance profile? Just try it. Okay. For the moment, we are bringing a 4 years Yunnan white tea made from aged tea tree. This tea, technically, this tea is very precious tea. Precious here is not referring to the price. It refers to the flavor and the taste of this tea. Because I bet even with those years, I've been working in tea industry for 7-8 years, but this tea still it's my first time to encounter white tea with such aroma profile, a very pronounced white forest aroma and charm. And then just this tea in general, in our tea shop, we're also selling one, two. We have three. We're also selling three different white tea from Yunnan province, Yunnan white tea in our tea shop. The others, they feature with its sweet flowery aroma, very unique regional flowery fragrance, sweet and honey fragrance. But this tea, it surprised me when I tried it a few days ago. Let's say the fragrance presentation is beyond my experience. Now the comments are available. Let the viewers know. Before the comments doesn't work. Thank you. If you want to enrich your tea aroma flavor experience, just try this tea. It's very interesting. Tea is tea for Chinese tea. Sometimes you, let's say, sometimes you will encounter some unexpected aroma in the fragrance. Just like this one. If you are a white tea lover, just try it. Just try it. Just try it, because tea like this is a chance. It's a chance. It's a chance to let's say to drink it. It's not a mainly this tea doesn't come with the mainstream Yunnan white tea flavor and taste. Besides this tea, this tea also has a pronounced herb medicine aroma, a special Chinese plant. In Chinese called 金银花. 金银花. It's like Jinyinhua is herb medicine fragrance, like let's say a very special herb aroma. It's very very hard to describe it. That's why when I tried this tea, it was really I was in our job I'm trying the tea every day, especially uh, uh, in fact I many years ago I started to learn study Chinese too with white tea. So with white tea I can let's say I have abundant experience. I'm trying hundreds, hundreds. One, I don't know if over 1,000, but hundreds, 600 varieties in my life. But this one is an exception. Exception. Highly recommend to experience what it smells like. A wide forest woody fragrance, a wild mushroom fragrance. What's a herb medicine fragrance? This tea. Now we continue our second infusion. Second infusion. A few seconds to 15 seconds. Wow, look at this honey color, golden honey color. Wow, beautiful. This fake cup, if you often attend our class, this fake cup. Personally, I often use it outside. When you touch it, you can feel the texture of calligraphy. Because this fake cup, I highly recommend to you. It's very meaningful. Outside, it's hand engraved, one character by one character. That's a Chinese. Each Chinese character is hand engraved by the knife, on this fake. It's very beautiful. And this one personally, I like it very much. Hand engraved with one of the most famous Buddhism statue called heart statue. Wow. But interesting this one. We only have one this hand engraved Chinese calligraphy fake cup. Only one piece left. This is a very beautiful artwork. Imagine that. Use the small knife to engrave a Chinese calligraphy on this fake cup. This one. The fragrance is very. This is our second infusion. This tea has a very intricate, rich fragrance. Dominant wild forest plus herb medicine fragrance, which is similar to Chinese Jinyinhua. Jinyinhua is very popular, common herb medicine we often use during summertime to relieve, let's say, sun strike. When you have a light fever, this is a herb. This is a herb we often see. You often see and drink during summertime in China. This tea, it's very, this tea after 4 years, because this tea I collect this tea in 2022. After 4 years, wow, this tea already converted into a great aromas and the texture. When you drink it, this tea with very tender, just like silk, without any astringency and bitterness. Very smooth. Why? Because this tea from first of all from you. The environment always shape the tea traits. The well fact, the texture, flavor, aroma, and this tea, when you after 4 years, when you try it, that why this tea in general of 4 years Yunnan white tea, for most Yunnan white tea in general, it still remains its let's say sweet flowery fragrance. However, this one is just an exception. So when I tried it, I was surprised by its precious and a unique white forest woody aroma. It's like a white woody white forest woody fragrance. I don't have this experience, especially for in tropical, subtropical forest. After you are walking in a wide forest, and the fragrance mixture with mushroom, rain, the earning, and the tree plants. It's a mixture fragrance. This aroma is reminiscent of a wide forest. It's very interesting, very interesting. You can see that the raw material of this tea. In fact, this tea is from Yiwu, made from aged tea tree. Aged tea tree. Okay, so final questions? If I interested in tea, just go to check the our tea shop link showing the live stream. This is a new update function of Instagram live. It tastes mellow, sweet, with a foot of this woody fragrance, comforting woody fragrance. You say this one between 70 to 90. This is this one especially highly recommend. So if you white tea lover, you already try some other white tea, fooding white tea, Yunnan white tea, and so that you can make a comparison. If you already try some, this tea is to enrich your tea experience, because even me, the aroma and the flavor profile, it's rare to see. For white tea, it's my second time. It's my second time to encounter tea out of my exception, and very much. And this tea, when we look at, because for white tea, basically it's not basically because the tea making process is simple. The simplest tea among Chinese teas, white tea. So I think these particular traits, let's say, yeah, let's say, are shaped by the environment. environment. It's a very niche tea. It's a niche tea. Okay. So funny. This tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. In general, this tea doesn't have a strong flavor taste and a strong and a strong intake strength either. It's a very acceptable tea, very acceptable tea. Highly resistant, can be brewed over 12 times. Now we continue. This is our third infusion. This tea has a pronounced Chinese herb medicine called Jin Yin Hua. Just go ahead to try it to enrich your tea experience. This tea is doesn't have a mainstream our taste. Okay. Okay. So far, any questions about this tea? Today, besides new arrival tea, we also have some new arrival Chinese tea ways as well. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. New arrival. This cup I personally like very much. And also new arrival Chinese gourd, the recent very popular new arrival. If you want to see how we make it, just go to check our link. Go check the video sharing our feed. Chinese natural lacquered gourd made from not this gourd is not from, some of you may think it's made from bamboo or wood. No, it's made from natural gourd. It's very light. This one is very beautiful. Look at the color. Very beautiful. Wow, this color is very beautiful. Classical Chinese red. Chinese red. And you see that this red is more vivid, and this is burgundy wine red. After elegant. I'll come back in a few seconds, okay? And then we continue our tea section. Love all your products. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, let's continue. Oh wow, they have a varied. We have a varied new arrivals. Okay, let's continue. First of all, let's look at this cup. Just look at this cup. quality of this cup. When we receive a Chinese network, do you know how we appreciate you have it in your hand? For Chinese porcelain, in China, you have a